scrap these post-JAMB, post-UME exams, which the universities themselves conduct. Because if you see the quality of the test items, and perhaps the fact that over the years, JAMB has been conducting transparent and credible examinations.
But that is left for the universities to see, because, I mean, you know that the post-UME came in as a result of issues of credibility.
No, the credibility of JAMB has never been in doubt.
Why did the university
their argument
post-UME?
No, their argument, which to me seems puerile, is this: that chances are that some students who made good marks in JAMB eventually did not come out well after they entered the university.
Is that not a fact?
No.
Are those speculations? Won't the universities know what they're talking about?
The issue is simple. If it was so, why not do post-WAEC? If you don't trust WAEC, why don't you do post-NECO? Here and there, it happens. Why? Because you may have few and far between instances where out of 5, maybe you see 1 or 2. But that is not to say that you throw away the baby and the bathwater.
But what about those who say that that's not the case? Because who says the questions for JAMB after all? It's not just JAMB. Lecturers from universities are deeply involved in this one. So what would the difference be if JAMB is just to play a supervisory role now, while those who set the exams, perhaps largely from universities, continue with what they've been doing?
Well, I don't want to talk for JAMB, but they have what I call...
That's what the professor said.
They do have bank, where they have tested questions.
Who sets them?
They have quite examiners.
From JAMB or in conjunction with universities?
In conjunction... they have credible manpower whose specialty is in test and measurement.
Yeah, are you saying that university lecturers and professors don't participate in any way in setting the questions for JAMB?
Definitely they do.
So what would be the big deal if they were to continue and JAMB just supervises?
No, are you now saying that JAMB should not conduct the exam?
That's the recommendation that has been approved by the federal government.
No, that is you see, what we are saying is that the myth of what JAMB does, what is pivotal and central to what they do, is to conduct the exam. And perhaps I want to believe that you are a beneficiary of JAMB. I want to believe that you took JAMB. No, I'm sure you took JAMB.
How is that being a beneficiary?
What I'm really saying is this. What I'm really saying is that it simplifies access. And
do you really want testimony on that simplification part? Because a host of people would tell you. I mean, we all went through JAMB here.
That's right.
And we all had different experiences. But, you know, if you were to talk about the different experiences of people, I do not know if simplification will be one of the words they use or they will use in terms of how they got admission into the university.
No. You don't get it right. What I am really saying is that perhaps passing through JAMB exam is much easier and better, provided you really prepared for it. As against taking concessional exam, whereby you will have to take about 3, 4 forms or 5 forms from different universities.
Any case in point?
Of course.
If you say taking JAMB is better than those ones, how do you substantiate that? Because it hasn't happened.
No, of course. No, it has. Need to do.
When I say it hasn't happened, I mean taking JAMB or taking forms of 4 or 5 universities. That hasn't happened, has it?
No, before 1978, before the coming of JAMB, that was the case.
No, I'm talking about with respect to JAMB conducting the UTME exam, and now the federal government approving that policy to reorganize that sector, saying JAMB will supervise. while universities conduct exams, they've not worked out the details.
They have not. They have not.
Yeah,
but
so
what we are just trying to say is that, and I agree with the students, because you know how it pinches.
Yeah, but are we not being
the
hasty?
students? No. We don't have the details yet.
Yeah. So what are
we
they
don't have the
against?
details yet. But what we are seeing, and what even the students themselves, nuns, what they are seeing, and perhaps.
What would be the business of NANS in this? I mean, they're not the ones going to write JAMB.
No.
They don't make up their entire
No. They have written JAMB. They are already students.
Exactly.
So you want them to close their eyes?
I'm just a little curious as to what their concern will be. Is it for the students who are about to write JAMB, or what exactly is their direct concern?
No, their concern is this. They have brothers. They have sisters. They won't say because they are there now that they should not try and see how they will protect.
Yeah, what are they
what
trying
I actually wanted you to tell us, what has NECO done over time that would warrant your own argument to say it's best left the way it is because they're doing pretty well?
No, you see, there is always need for improvement. In whatever you do in life, there is always the room for improvement. Whatever NECO is doing now could be improved upon. For what reason? You discover that more than before, you have opportunity now to take at least 2 or 3 exams in a year. Unlike before 1979, when if you fail WAEC now, you still have to wait for a whole year. Clearly, you are going to waste a year. A year in the life of a person is quite some time.
So you're talking about choices now.
But now, with NECO.
But we know that you can write WAEC twice in 1 year.
No.
There is the May, June, and there's also the GCE.
You are not allowed to. Unless if you are a regular student. What you take WAEC.
So for the external candidates.
That's right. That's what we are saying. So you see, you should not. What we are saying is this: don't shut the door of education.
But it's not the same year. After you take WAEC, you move on and become an external student, and then you take the other one.
No.
You take the GCE. Is that not the way it works?
No. What we are saying is this: even while you are still a student,
I mean, that can happen the same year.
And you hope to take WAEC, you can as well apply to take NECO. You understand what I'm saying? In which case, chances are there that if you do not have all your papers in WAEC, you can, of course, resort to the other one without necessarily wasting.
Okay, but can we categorically say it's a bad decision to approve the reorganization of JAMB, especially when the details have not been worked out yet?
See, don't let us speculate. What we are saying, what we are just saying is that if there is need for improvement and you feel that there is need to improve on what JAMB is doing now, or UTME, fine.
So what's the speculation?
But the point is, it's margin of JAMB or scrapping of JAMB. It's scrapping that you are talking about.
They're saying JAMB will not be the ones conducting the examinations. They will supervise.
Then who will conduct?
The schools will do the exams.
Are you now saying that the universities will do the exam? Is that what you are saying?
But you just said now that you have professors and lecturers in universities who conduct this, who set these exam questions.
No.
So if they're the ones who participate, well, largely perhaps,
that is not,
why can't they go on with it?
That means you are not alive to what has been happening in the post-UME thing.
What has been happening?
It is.
I'm not talking about post-UME.
No, that's what they have been doing.
No, I'm talking about the exams, the function of JAMB. Their new function will be supervisory. What's wrong with that?
Conducting exam is central to the work of JAMB.
And JAMB must be the one to do it.
It should. It should. JAMB should.
You were saying something about the universities conducting the post-UTME as a money-making venture, you say?
It is. Clearly, it is.
That's the whole essence, because they claim that they have discovered some who made fantastic grades in JAMB, but just couldn't make up to a fair average.
You see, it is neither here nor there.
Really?
That argument is neither here nor there. Haven't you seen those who entered? Some people entered university with a grade 1 WAEC result, only to come out with a pass.
I'm very interested in it. I'm very interested or curious that you make the case for NECO to exist because